Guys, how are you guys doing today? Today we're gonna do the Q&A finally. We did it yesterday, but we had some technical problems with posting and things, so we just decided to do it live. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for, I guess, yesterday's video. So you guys submitted a couple of questions, which we really appreciate. Thank you so much for submitting them in. So we're just gonna go ahead and read them and answer them to the best of our ability. The first question that we received was, do two unmarried people who have children together with a 13-year history continue to make a relationship work with a goal of marriage, regardless of how many times they have ran into the same issues and have split up? This one I think Rose is going to answer.
Okay, guys, by the way, I do have a cold, and just bear with me. And what I would say is, I am not a marriage expert. I'm not certified. I am going to school, but I'm not certified to give like the therapist answer. But what I would encourage you guys is to seek counseling, or if you're not comfortable with that, a pastor who could help you guys with that. But what I would say is, you guys have been together for 13 years. I come from a culture that really values marriage, values relationship. And I would not give up on 13 years just like that. Like, I don't know the whole story to be able to give you the best advice. Right. But if it's something that can be fixable, I would encourage you to do that, because marriage doesn't get any easier. Even, and I don't know, like, it's just, it doesn't get any easier. So if you're going through a hard time right now, just keep working towards it, because you guys have a common goal. You know, sit down and write what it is that you want to do. And also another thing that I find that is really important is preparing yourself to be that godly woman, and preparing yourself to be that godly man, to be a leader. So it's just really making sure that you are that person that you feel that God has called you to be, but also working on your relationship with God together as a couple, praying together, reading scripture together, just really working on that. If you keep God first in your relationship, He'll take you guys places you never thought possible.
Okay, I kind of got out of that. Our second question was, where's a favorite place that we have traveled so far? My favorite place, I would have to say Hawaii. I love Hawaii. Like, I love it. That's why we keep going back. Maui was cool, but I think I like Honolulu better because there's more things to do, more people. Maui is more quiet, and it's cool, but it kind of gets boring. So I would have to say Honolulu. That's what I would say. What about yourself?
I would say New Orleans. I feel like New Orleans, I just really found myself. It was such a beautiful place where I just took a step back to really just reevaluate what was going on in my life. And I just loved the people. The people had such an amazing time. It's not what you see on TV. It's a family oriented, like this family oriented. That's surprising. Yeah. The police officers are super cool, just hanging out with us, dancing on the street. Just everybody coming together to find a common goal, which is to have fun for that week. And it was just really good. I just feel like I found myself again in New Orleans.
I love New Orleans. It was absolutely fun.
I had so much fun.
It was different than what I expected. It's not crazy. Like, it's crazy, but not too crazy. Mm-hmm. You can bring your kids, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, the parade was just really amazing. Just
seeing different kind of things. They were pretty fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
And catching stuff. That was cool. The third question is, how do you maintain faith when life is falling apart? Ooh, that's a hard one. I would have to say when things are falling apart, because things were falling apart last year for me, kind of.
Yeah, they were.
So, I would say my faith in God. You know, you just have to find positive people. And if you don't have positive people, then I would encourage you to find some. Go to church, attend meetings. Honestly, I kept the faith. I prayed all the time. Just being around positive people, being in church calms me. And if you don't like the church you're going to, find a different church. But just find something or somewhere you can go to that's peaceful. And that's what I had to do to kind of keep my faith going. And also seeking God. Seek for Him, you will find Him. So, and He will be there. So just seeking Him, praying, reaching out to Him, and being patient. That's what I would give. What about yourself?
For me, I like what you said. We do that together because we're always together most of the time. Yeah. Just choosing not to give up, or like you have to choose like every day. And there's some days that I tend to magnify my situations more than I should, but you have to, like, really choose, am I going to magnify what I'm going through?
Right.
Or am I going to focus on the positive? Because
Exactly.
if you look at other people, there's always somebody who's going through something worse off than you are. And what I like about my sister, we have such an amazing relationship that when I am having a pity party, she'll let me have the pity party. But she will give me like 5 minutes and say, hey, are you done? Because I don't want to keep hearing it. You know, it's like you're ruining my mood. And it's like, you need people who are going to call you out, who are willing to hear you out, but also call you out and call you into greatness, and just not allow yourself to have a pity party.
Okay, that's a good one. I think I just got shorter, y'all. I think I'm on my leg now. You're way taller than me. Oh my goodness.
I'm sitting on a pillow.
I know. I'm gonna move it down. Go move it now. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I will get down.
Know. Okay. Anyways, the other one is, what do you think has been the most life-changing event in your life? What made you push through during the hard times, and what advice would you have for the others that may be stuck between making a life-changing decision? I would have to say I've had two things. I guess I had my grandpa pass away, and also a friend of mine that passed away, which was really, really, really hard. And then also moving here to California was extremely hard because we didn't know where we were going. We didn't know where we'll be staying at. So it was kind of faith, and God just helped us and guided us through the whole process. And also the passing of family member is always so hard. And my family, friends, and again, church, going back to church and seeking God. At that time, sometimes we want to run away and we don't want to be around people. But I think that's whenever you need to be around positive people and be around your positive friends, the people that you know that are going to be positive. Just be around positive things because it's going to alter your mood and it's going to help the process easier. What about you?
I like that. And I, one of the seasons, as you know, like I went through a season where I heard a lot of no's. Like, it'll be so close to something and you hear no, no, no. Yeah. And it's so discouraging. You're like, I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm doing all this, and what's going on? But it's in that moment where you have to really just kind of, you have to go back to the word and see that time after time, God always delivers.
Exactly.
He may not deliver whenever you want him to. He may not deliver at that very second, but he would deliver at the right time. And I just had to remind myself, he got the children of Israel to the promised land at the right time, at that point in time. So it's just really reminding yourself that it may be happening right now, but going back to that scripture and reading and seeing like time after time, the miracles that he did for people, he will do the same for you.
And what I realized is like something will happen that I think is so tragic. And sometimes at that very moment, it is very tragic to me. But then it happens again. And I forget that God was there the first time. But then I start freaking out again. I go, oh my gosh, God, where are you? And then it happens again. Then I start, so it's kind of, just think about what you're going through. Has it happened before? Did he come through? Because he came through because you're still alive and going. So he's going to come through again, just maybe in a different form. So you really, really have to keep the faith whenever you're going through a tough situation. That's what I would give.
And if it's your first time going through that situation and he hasn't came through, he will send you angels, friends, amazing people who will be your prayer warriors, people you don't even know. He will send people to bless you out of nowhere.
Exactly.
And you would just be able to see it as a testimony.
Definitely. The next one is, where is your traveling destination? So I guess, where would we like to go and why? I want to go everywhere. I would like to go to Egypt. I would like to go to Paris, of course. Dubai, everywhere. What about you?
I would like to visit Kenya again. Just because I miss my cousins so much.
What's
and
that?
I love the culture, the food, the church, just everything is just so beautiful. Being able to celebrate, like the little things that we get to celebrate. One of my favorite things about Kenya is that we get to like every weekend there's a celebration. It's nothing big, but we just get together and celebrate each other, and I just really like that.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to go back to Kenya too. Most of our family's there, so just kind of visit for a little bit. But yeah, the next one is, if you fall in love with someone who is engaged, is it technically an affair even though they're not officially married? You cheating? Like, I don't know. How would you answer that?
What I would say is you have to really respect yourself. Value the relationship that you're in.
Yeah.
Think about it. This is a commitment into marriage. It doesn't get any easier than. It's not like it's going to be bad, but it's going to get complicated and hard. If you are not even able to stay faithful now, how are we going to be able to stay
and it's your
faithful?
honeymoon stage.
Yeah,
like, it's getting worse.
Stage, y'all.
Okay.
And you have to ask yourself, if you're the person who is with that person who is cheating or whatever, will you ever be able to trust that person?
Exactly.
Would you want that to happen to you? Would you want that to happen to your kids? Because life has a way of coming back. What we do to others tends to come back to us.
Yes.
And really just reevaluate, is this what you want? And would you want somebody doing that to you?
Exactly.
And it's just really, it's about a moral thing, It's an engagement. To me, I would take that seriously.
Yeah, so, definitely. You're just, that's interesting.
But thank you for asking.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was good. Oh my gosh, whoever asked this, I'm going to just, I don't even know. So, they asked us, do you have crusty feet? Do you? Do you got crusty feet? No, why would you ask?
They're trying to make us laugh.
I don't know. Oh my God. That's funny. I'm glad. No, why would... Do you got some crusty feet, girl?
No, I don't, but...
Lord... Thank you for submitting that. Y'all killing me right now.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh. Someone asked, I guess it's for me, why did I decide to change my hair to curly? Because I wanted to. Like, I wanted something different. Like, I think when it comes to me and you, we're so boring when it comes to our hair. We do the same thing. And this year I was like, I'm going to do something. Yeah, we like to play safe. Yeah, this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something different. So I decided to do curly. I love it. I really, really like my curly hair. It was something different. I was nervous, but I am super happy I did it. So it's gonna stay curly for a while. Yeah. It's gonna stay curly for a while. I like it. Thank you so much for that question. Our next one, do we like 6-packs or kegs? So when it comes to guys.
I can answer that question.
Girl, me too. Okay. Wait a minute. To me, I don't care. I do not care. Like, who cares if you're chubby? Who cares if you're skinny? Who cares if you get a 6-pack? I do not care. I honestly do not care. It's how you treat me and how's your personality. I think and what is your vision? Where are you headed? Do you got a job? Things like that.
Not just a job. Are you working towards a career?
What kind of job?
30s.
But still, it's like, I think it's, to me, honestly, and I'm being honest, like, I don't care when it comes to your body. Like, I don't care if you're skinny or, like, if you're extra chubby. I mean, come on now. We're going to eat cookies, and sometimes I work out. So, either way, I think we'll work it out. So, that one, I don't care. What about you?
For me, it's like, we get so caught up in today's society about this person needs to have this physical attribute. They need to have whatever, this much income. Shoot. But you really have to really know, life has a way of surprising you. What if the person you end up with gets in a car accident? It's not something you signed up for, but you chose to love that person. So it's like, go into that relationship knowing that things could change. And you're not just in it for the physical attributes.
Exactly.
How does that person pray? How do they lead you closer to Christ? What is their personality? How do they treat people who cannot do anything for themselves? What is their pride? Just look at all those things and even more, and their character. What is their character? What do they do behind closed doors? All those things, and just really reevaluate, because weight changes, it fluctuates.
I know, my weight changes all the time. Come on now, so I don't care. We just gonna be changing together. I don't care.
You are so funny, man.
We don't care. So the next one is, how do we like our steak? Well done.
Yeah,
I do. Well done. I am not about to eat nothing that's not well done. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, really, Mary? Ew. But honestly, no, not gonna do it. I like my chocolate. Well done. No. Well done. But mine is well done. What about you? Well done. Girl. Yes.
You already know.
What is your biggest fear? Ooh, my biggest fear is that I will not accomplish everything that I've set for myself before I die. I think that's one of my biggest fear, and also heights. Those two things. What about you?
One of my biggest fears is, and I think that's why it takes me a long time to really...
Who keeps writing us? Don't click on that.
I was just moving
so who keeps
one of the biggest fears, for me, is I don't want to die a failure. I don't want to go to the grave with all the talents that God has given me. What a sad life that would be. Like, he gave you all these amazing talents, and he gives you more than one.
Right.
And do you want to hide your talent, or do you want to sit there and multiply them? Because you can really change the world with your talents. But also at the same time, one of my biggest fears is trusting the wrong people. I'm really cautious about the people that I allow into my life, and it's something I have to work on. But just trusting the wrong people, because you never know what people's motives are.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Yeah. And someone just asked us, where can we ask the questions? We actually already wrote down the questions, but you can always inbox us the questions. So I'm not sure what you're going to ask me, but you can always inbox us the question, or write it below. Mm-hmm. The next one is, how do you see your life in 10 years? A little skinnier.
You are too
for real, like something has got to change. No, but I see myself. I'm doing law school next year. I'm taking my LSAT this year. So as a lawyer or even a judge, may hopefully with my own business. Also helping people out by building wealth in Kenya. I've always wanted to do that. Opening up a program for people that have mental and physical disabilities in Kenya. I've always wanted to do that. Maybe kids, 10 years. What about you?
10 years from now, I want to be, of course, I'll be done with my doctorate. I want to help people who are struggling with marriages and just encourage that, and also just help young women who are struggling with self-esteem, that have been sexually abused, who don't really feel like they have a second chance, and promote education. I would like to be doing some type of ministry somewhere, being married with kids, and, just living my very best life. And of course, you never know what life is going to throw you at you. Just being, just hopefully praying, just being the very best person that I can be.
Exactly.
But for sure with family.
Yeah, something, right? But yeah, mine is a little skinnier, hopefully. So we'll see though. Yeah, we'll see. That was a good question though. I like that question. That was a really good question. Being so gorgeous, is it difficult to make friends with other girls? Oh, you think we're gorgeous? Thank you. I take compliments all the time.
Mary, you
whoever that is, hey. But no. Okay, we had just frozen. Sorry about that, you guys.
Being so gorgeous.
So what the question was being so. Is it going
We're back?
I don't know what's.
I don't know why it keeps freezing.
I don't know what's happening.
My apologies, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. But again, the question was, being so gorgeous, is it difficult to make friends with other girls? No, it's not. Thank you so much for saying we're gorgeous. But no, it actually isn't, because we're very sweet people. And honestly, how you treat me is what you're going to get back. If you're, I'm not going to lie to you. So if you're nice to me, we want to be real good friends. So no, it's not. It's not, because I think we're very sweet people.
I think it's not, but the reason why I feel like it's not is we don't really attribute it. Oh, she doesn't like me because I'm pretty. I mean, she just doesn't like me, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But I feel like we portray, we try to be the women that other people want to be. We encourage, we pray. Yeah. We have people come over sometimes when we cook and just hang out and just really be encouraging. And we try to be there for our friends whenever they're going through a tough time. But even with that, what has really kept me and my sister going is we're very picky about who we allow into our circle.
We barely have any
friends. We can hang out with you, but you're not going to know a lot about us.
I have like 2 friends.
And that's okay. And it's like, you got to really be careful with your circle. Is it other people you're hanging out with, are they concerned about their reputation?
Right.
Because if they are not, honey, your business is going to be out there.
Yeah.
And it's just, you have to be really just cautious. I've watched it with my parents. They didn't really allow a lot of people to be at our house, and their marriage is awesome because of that. And it's like, just not allowing people in and out of your house, being selective, super selective.
Yeah. So no, it's not. How do you keep yourself positive, motivated every day? Ooh. It's a struggle. Every day is a struggle, man. It really is. I would have to say you guys do. Like when it comes to me, like, before I post something now, I'm extra careful. I'm like, they're watching me. They're watching to see what I say, because I know so many people are watching me, and I kind of help their lives to be positive. So I kind of have to watch what I say and what I do when I post stuff on Facebook, because I know it's going to influence you guys. So you guys do, and also because at times I'll be so mad. I'm like, I'm gonna post this, Rose. I'm gonna post it.
No.
And my sister's like, girl, no, stop it. She's like, go to bed and then think about it tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I didn't post it. Yeah. So honestly, it's just, and also God keeps me insane, and going to church also keeps me very, yeah, you know what I mean, sane. And it also keeps me very positive. Just going to church keeps me positive.
I really have
what
to
about
commend you, Mary.
Yeah.
I've seen like a 180 over your life in the
I used to
last
post
3
everything.
years. Like you, like
Yeah.
she used to.
I'm
And
like, oh my gosh.
you know, and I love the woman you have become, and I
Mhm.
love the woman that you've allowed God to just use you. But I have to say, it's like your circle of friends. You have let go of
I
a
let
few
go so many
people.
people.
Actually,
Bye.
quite a bit people that were. It wasn't like you're easily influenced, but it's just they were there and they were doing things, and it drains your energy.
Yes,
guys, having people who are draining your energy. So just I have to say, and I had to do the same thing. And my sister, she uplifts me. She really does uplift me. We pray, we read together, we just do little things here and there that are just so much fun. So
yeah, definitely. The next one is, what's your favorite style of music? Song. I would say I would have to say like Christian music. Christian music is my favorite. It keeps me calm. It keeps me just, I like it. I do listen to all types of music. I really am not too picky, but that just Christian music, I guess I would have to say, is my positive, because whenever I'm having a rough day, that's what I turn into, because it just
I like country. I like country music. Since I was a little kid, I was not playing about that country music. I wanted to be a country singer.
Country music is cool though.
It is cool.
It's cool. Will you date anyone as short as Kevin Hart? How short is Kevin Hart, you guys? Because how short are we? I know I said personality earlier. I know I said personality. But are they taller than me? Like you know, I honestly prefer someone taller than me, and I'm about 5'2.5", you know. So I don't know how tall Kevin Hart is. I mean,
like I said, it's like it's if I feel like what's selective about the like. I mean, I feel like dating is such a serious thing, and people don't take it seriously. And it's like, if God calls you to date somebody who is 5'2", you know, graciously accept your role. I don't know, Mary. You know, I'm 5'2".
That's a lie to have. I am going on here.
So anyway, it's just really how you treat a person.
You gotta be taller than me. I ain't gonna lie or sugarcoat none. You gotta be taller than me. Okay, what has been your strangest encounter while in New Orleans? We didn't have any strange encounters. I guess just surprising moments whenever the cops were actually involved with the crowd and everything, and they were happy and joyful. I guess that was something we're not really used to seeing, especially with the society and how it's so crazy with the people and cops and things like that. So that was I guess
really good. It was just
really
everyone smiling, and it was such a beautiful process to see everybody happy for one common thing.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
We don't get to see that now with everything that's going on. It's just everybody
and no violence.
Excited.
There was like no violence. Nothing happened, and I was like, oh, but nothing literally happened. And then our last question, someone asked us if we're single. Are you single?
I'm not.
You're not single? I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am, y'all. Who's asking? Who asked that question? Like, it just depends. No, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as I don't know if I'm single or not, y'all. But we really, really appreciate the question. We are gonna submit another video today of our Valentine's.
Tomorrow? You mean, is it Fridays?
Well, we're gonna go live anyways, so okay. It's going to be there of our Valentine's Day. I'm super, super excited to see. I'm excited. But it was wonderful. But thank you so much for submitting the questions. We will do this, I don't know, later on again. But we really, really appreciate the questions you guys
and really trusting us with these personal questions to like really that are deep in your life. So we just really appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And do not forget, we have a drawing on February, I believe it's 28th, the last day of February. Whoever shares. If you've subscribed, you're in the drawing. If you share, you're in the drawing. How many videos you share on your wall and tag me in it is how many times you're going to be in that drawing. So go ahead and share away, subscribe, you guys, and let us know what else we can do to kind of help you guys out. We really appreciate you guys tuning in to the Joke Sisters channel. Yes, really, really appreciate it. You're going to see us soon. Alone.
We love you.
Yes, you're going to see us soon, though. You're going to see us soon, Valentine's. But we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything, you guys.
Bye
Thank
for now.
Thank you. And we had some favorite artists, or what do they say?
Living in California?
I don't know. I don't know how long. Because I don't know how long I see myself living here. It just kind of depends on what God wants.
Yeah.
On that one. And our favorite artist, I don't know. I really don't know artists when it comes to artists. I just listen to music and I like the music. I don't have like one particular favorite artist.
I'm all over the place.
I'm all over the place. I don't know. But thank you so much for submitting this, whoever that is. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye. Oh, yay, it went.
I know you guys were still live. We're trying to post it on Facebook right now. I think I'm gonna stop. I think I stop. I'm gonna think I did.